poultry is very good. The problem is it's a capital intensive. So if government, because last year alone is over $1 billion bringing.
The Honorable Minister, Members of the Regional Security Council, Service Commanders, Traditional Authorities, distinguished guests, officers, men and women of the NFD, representatives of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor and privilege to welcome you all to this historic commission of the National Assembly. Your Excellency, we are deeply grateful for your presence. For the transformation of Ghana's intelligence and national security expansion. This is the second of 4 regional commands being commissioned this year. A pool of 100 we're taking to a 6-week training exercise at the Asuchari training camp to equip them to support our organization. The Bureau stands the surveillance capability and early warning in required to protect industries.
We are increasingly faced with a dangerous rise in misinformation and disinformation campaigns, often orchestrated by faceless individuals hiding behind anonymous bloggers for financial, political, and other gains. These actors exploit digital media to distort public discourse and undermine state institutions and mislead the public. To meet this evolving threat landscape, the National Signals Bureau is embarking on a comprehensive retooling and modernization program. We are upgrading our digital infrastructure, enhancing our surveillance systems in all the 16 regions of Ghana, strengthening our cyber intelligence capabilities, and also training our workforce to deliver this mandate. These I extend our deepest appreciation for your continued support. We pledge our unwavering commitment to duty, integrity, and service to the public. Thank you once again. God bless you, Mr. President, and God bless our homeland. Thank you.
Dr. George Atta Boateng, Director General, National Signals Bureau. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to respectfully acknowledge the distinguished personalities who have honored us with their presence here today. The Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Minister for Interior and Minister responsible for National Security, the Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, the National Security Coordinator, COP Osman Abdul Razak, the Deputy National Security Coordinator, Madam Elizabeth Amayanka, the Chief of the Defense Staff, Lieutenant General William Ajapong, our host, the Director General of National Signals Bureau, Dr. George Atta Boateng, the Regional Minister, Volta Region, the Honorable James Gunu, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Sam Okujato Ablakwa, Members of Parliament, members of the Defense and Intelligence Committee of Parliament, Regional Security Council members, members of the Security and Intelligence Fraternity, chiefs and traditional leaders present, management members of the National Signals Bureau, and staff of the National Signals Bureau, and of course, our media friends and partners. A round of applause for all our guests this morning. And now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the National Security Coordinator to say a few words. COP Abdul Razak Osman. A round of applause, please.
When a proper Northerner comes to the stage, you have to adjust the mic. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Minister for Interior and also responsible for national security, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and the Minister for the Volta region, and if you may permit me to stand on the already established protocols, I wish to say good morning to all of you. We are assembled here today to launch a modern technological and intelligence center to enable us enhance our security operations in the Volta region. To place this project in the strategic context, I wish to indicate that it has been the agenda of the National Security Secretariat to decentralize national security architecture to all parts of the country in line with the vision of the President of the Republic. The aim would be to strengthen the frontline intelligence, early warning system, and rapid response to all threats that falls within our territorial waters and also within the country, and also contribute our quota to the West African peace and security architecture. The National Signals Bureau Command, who would therefore function to serve as a regional hub for real-time intelligence and signal interception, as well as cyber surveillance. This will enhance the detection and neutralization of all threats within the region and the country at large. They will do this by supporting to protect critical infrastructure and also serve as the region's role in the emerging 24-hour economy, which is the brainchild of His Excellency the President. We are expecting that the staff as well as the facilities we deploy here will collaborate with all regional actors such as the Regional Security Council and the District Security Council, as well as all other regional security agencies to perform effectively. Their presence will promote continuous intelligence sharing for coordinated operations within the region. Let me state that if there were, His Excellency, any threat that we are very much worried about in recent times, it is cyber security. For that matter, the command will serve as a hub to enable us fight against cybercrime, online radicalization, and digital fraud, especially QNet. They will also track all digital activities that threaten national stability and public safety, such as disinformation and misinformation. We cannot do this without the support of the community, so we are expecting that the community should be vigilant and also cooperate with us to enable us deliver on our mandate. At this point, I wish to assure His Excellency the President that the strategic vision which he has set is well operationalized by the building of this facility and the tooling that we have made in it. Let me state that the national security is committed to supporting to secure a self-reliant and export-driven national agenda. In conclusion, I wish to say that we remain steadfast in our commitment to safeguarding Ghana's peace, security, and prosperity. May God bless our homeland Ghana, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, National Security Coordinator, COP Abdul Razak. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Next on our program is an address from the Honorable Minister for the Interior, whose office remains crucial in strengthening national security institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, the Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the Regional Minister, Volta Region, my colleague, the Foreign Minister, the National Security Coordinator, the Director General of the National Signal Bureau, regional and municipal leaders, members of the Regional Security Council, service commanders present, traditional authorities, distinguished ladies, invited guests, officers and men and women of the National Signal Bureau, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. Today in Ho, the capital of the Volta region, we recognize our hard-working farmers and mark a significant advancement in strengthening national security. Mr. President, in September, we opened the Eastern Regional Office in Koforidua. Today, we are in Ho, and before the end of the year, we will be inaugurating offices in Sunyani and Techiman for the Bono and Bono East region, respectively. This rapid expansion demonstrates your government's commitment to enhancing and decentralizing national security. By the end of the year, 4 new regional commands will be operational, bringing essential security services closer to the public. The new command in Ho serves as the central hub for intelligence and security coordination in the Volta region, equipped with advanced technology and integrated with regional and national surveillance systems. It provides analysts and operatives with real-time, comprehensive security information to support timely and informed decision-making. This facility is very important for our country. Opening it here in Ho, as we also celebrate our farmers, highlights 2 key parts of our national stability: food security and physical security. Both are needed for the peace and prosperity we value. Mr. President, permit me to say, this center with this enhancement is to collaborate all operatives' operations. And I want to take this opportunity to encourage, especially the Ghana Police, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Immigration Service, the Ghana Prison Service, to collaborate effectively and not see this facility as just for National Signal Bureau, but a facility for all of them to work hand in hand, because no one security agency alone can do it alone. So we hope that they will see it as such and work in a very collaborative manner to ensure that our public and citizens are safe and feel safe. To our citizens who have made it their point to use technology, online and other means to create panic and fear, the time for you to stop is here. And I can assure you, we will come after you. You will have to stop or we'll come after you. Now we have what it takes to track you, to observe what you are doing, to trace you wherever you are hiding. Let me re-emphasize, this facility is not to spy on you. It is to ensure that every citizen can go about his or her duty without watching his or her back and being afraid that others could intimidate them. Mr. President, beyond the regional expansion, the National Signal Bureau has undertaken key projects including upgrading its Labone office to better support its growing staff and complex operations. As security threats evolve, we must remain vigilant online. The National Signal Bureau has played a crucial role in safeguarding social media, supporting other agencies in apprehending criminals and combating cybercrime. Their effort in tracking online threats and providing digital intelligence have resolved numerous cases and enhanced internet safety across Ghana. This comprehensive approach, combining robust infrastructure with advanced cyber intelligence, demonstrates that our security institutions are modern and forward-thinking. I want to thank the Acting Director General and everyone at the National Signal Bureau for their dedication, professionalism, and patriotism. Your work, though often behind the scene, is the foundation of our safety. To the people of the Volta region, this facility is dedicated to your safety and regional stability. I encourage you to support and collaborate with its staff. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the Command Center is fully prepared to protect our citizens, secure our borders, and safeguard our democracy. We want to thank you so much for showing up this morning. May God continue to bless the good people of Ho and Volta region. May God continue to bless our homeland Ghana. And thank you very much for your attention.
And thank you very much, the Honorable Mohamed Muntaka Mubarak, Interior Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to meet the man on whose land this gorgeous facility sits. The Regional Minister, the Honorable James Gunu. Please put your hands together.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Honorable Minister for Interior, the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, all other protocols duly observed. I'm here to introduce a man, somebody you know already. This is a father, somebody who is known by his work. He is called the nation builder. This is one president who has kept faith with the good people of the Volta region. It is my singular honor to introduce His Excellency, the nation builder, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. Let me acknowledge our ministers and senior government officials and heads of security agencies and our dear people of Volta region, and proceed on established protocols. Many years ago, we had the Frequency Control Board, and it mainly had to do with allocation of frequencies, administering frequencies, and monitoring frequencies. You'll agree with me that the world has changed very rapidly, and in the last few decades, the advent of artificial intelligence, the development of the new media and all that has made this a more complex world than it used to be when we had the Frequency Control Board. As it got more and more complex, the Frequency Control Board developed into the Bureau of National Communications, and it later metamorphosed into what we now call the National Signals Bureau. And so its duties are to track cybercrime. People sit behind computers today and they're able to hack into bank accounts and move monies. People put up deceitful adverts promising money to people. I've been the victim of it many times. I'm sure you see on your mobile phones that John Mahama has launched a free grant, and so you should apply. And I'm giving 5,000 Ghana cedis each, and so you pay a small registration fee. Don't ever be caught in that trap. They're all scammers. And it doesn't happen to only me. They've used all kinds of celebrities to be able to scam people. If something looks too good to be true, then it is not true. And so let us not fall into those traps. But happily, with the National Signals Bureau, we are developing the capacity to be able to track these people and bring them to justice. Aside from that, the anonymity of the new media gives people the opportunity to hide behind a faceless medium and put out hate speech, insults people and all that, insulting behavior, inciting hatred and all that. Happily, as the minister said, we have the capacity to track you down using your IP number and other tools that the National Signals Bureau has. And so we're able to track some of those people and bring them to face the sanctions. Recently, the police service have made breakthroughs in arresting armed robbers. Recently, there was a gang that attacked many rural banks. There are other murder cases and all others. They've been able to crack these crimes. And I must say that most of it is thanks to the National Signals Bureau. Sometimes just being able to procure the phone number of a member of the gang is able to make us track the whole gang and be able to arrest them. And so the work of the Signals Bureau is very important. And I'm happy that they are decentralizing into the regions. As you've been told, this is the 4th regional command center. And we'll continue to build these command centers until we have all the 16 regions completely covered. Volta region is the 4th one, and as the minister said, we opened the eastern region, and so the other regions should be expectant. In addition, the Signals Bureau has been giving land, 100-acre land, and so they're going to build the Signals Bureau Training Center here in the Volta region. And so all people who are employed to the Signals Bureau, because it's a security service, will be brought to that training center to be trained from all over Ghana before they are deployed to their various units. So Volta region is going to play a very significant role in the work of the Signals Bureau. And so I am happy to be here this morning. It's a great honor to be with you in what is now popularly known as the Oxygen City. I hear it's named the Oxygen City because the air here is the freshest in the country. When you inhale air here, you get more oxygen than in all the other parts of the country. In some places you inhale dust. In some places you inhale carbon monoxide. And so I'm happy to be in the Oxygen City for 2 nationally significant events. First is to inaugurate this state-of-the-art regional command center of the National Signals Bureau. And the second is to join the people of the Volta region and the whole of the country to celebrate our 41st National Farmers Day under the inspiring theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, and Secure Our Future. These events are distinct, but they are deeply interconnected because they reflect the twin pillars of our national transformation agenda: productive economic expansion and enhanced national security, both of which are indispensable to the successful implementation of Ghana's 24-hour economy policy. As part of our development framework for the 24-hour economy, we're advancing a special industrial development plan that positions the Volta River Basin as a logistical and production backbone for our nation. And so this region, the Volta region, is being designed to anchor the following: agroecological parks, industrial processing zones, logistics and transportation hubs, inland water transportation systems, digital and technology-driven services. By integrating these pillars, the Volta region will emerge as a central driver of agricultural transformation, value addition, upscaling, and export-led growth. This vision is precisely why Ho is the proud host of this year's National Farmers' Day celebration. But an economy that runs round the clock requires uninterrupted security, sophisticated surveillance, and modern intelligence capacity. That is why the inauguration of the National Signals Bureau Regional Command Center in Volta region is so critical, because it will provide real-time monitoring, cybersecurity protection, border area surveillance, and early warning systems that safeguard the investments and enterprises operating within our new 24-hour framework. Although the NSB is a relatively young institution within our national security architecture, it has rapidly evolved into a technologically agile and mission-focused agency. Its expanding footprint at the regional and district levels align perfectly with government's commitment to enhancing local-level intelligence, strengthening community security, and modernizing national surveillance capacity. Today's inauguration is therefore not just a ceremony, it marks a decisive step in reinforcing the foundations of a modern, resilient, and data-driven national security system, one that is capable of anticipating threats rather than merely reacting to them. I've also noted with appreciation the collaborative efforts of the Volta Regional Minister and the traditional leaders of the Volta digital warfare, cyber threats, and spatial analytics. This training academy, which we established here in the Volta region, will build Ghana's next generation of cyber and signals intelligence experts. It will strengthen counter-terrorism capabilities and position Ghana as a regional training hub for ECOWAS, allied African nations, and global partners. And it will cement our leadership in technological and intelligence. As I said, the Intelligence Training Center is not going to be only for Ghanaians. ECOWAS countries that want to send their students to train, other African countries that want to send their students to train will come here to Hohoe and come and train in signals and intelligence surveillance. This is a forward-looking initiative and one that will define the future of Ghana's intelligence ecosystem. As part of our long-term vision to modernize national security, government is investing significantly in technology, infrastructure, and capacity enhancement across the intelligence sector. These investments include deployment of 60,000 additional surveillance cameras across the length and breadth of our nation, installation of 500 new 4G and 5G communication sites, upgrading an integrated national security communication system using advanced analytics and artificial intelligence, and construction of a new data surveillance and cyber defense center in Accra to serve as the headquarters of the National Signals Bureau. And finally, expansion of modernized regional command centers just like this one across the length and breadth of our country. Together, these upgrades will strengthen collaboration among security and intelligence agencies, better protect our digital and financial systems, and enhance our ability to respond swiftly to emerging threats. To the gallant men and women of the National Signals Bureau, your work, often unseen but always very impactful, forms the backbone of Ghana's security. Your professionalism, your discipline, and loyalty to the Republic are commendable. As you take up this new operational capacity in the Volta region, know that your service is fundamental to Ghana's economic renewal and national progress. As I conclude and as we inaugurate this regional command center, embark on new training initiatives and expand the national intelligence framework, we are reaffirming a timeless truth that security is the foundation of development and that intelligence is the backbone of security, and the National Signals Bureau is central to building a competitive, technologically driven, 24-hour productive economy. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is with honor and privilege that I hereby declare the Volta Regional Command of the National Signals Bureau duly commissioned. May God bless the Volta region, may God bless the National Signals Bureau, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. I thank you.
And may God bless the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to proceed to the ribbon cutting ceremony. I'd like to invite all dignitaries on the dais for the symbolic ribbon cutting, to be followed by the unveiling of the commemorative plaque. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated while the President and all VIPs proceed to the ribbon cutting. After the President has done his tour of the facility, you will all be given a chance to tour as well. But for now, remain seated. All to remain seated.
Please, no media is entering. Harry, don't.